advantage. Wasn't that big an advantage? Some incredible athletes in this one, Brent. Defensively, what does it take to stay in front of somebody who's got that kind of explosive ability?
For me, a small prayer. For other guys, it's knowing time, space, distance to make sure that you can collect anybody's first move. As you know, Kevin, you can't be thinking out there. If you're caught thinking, especially defensively, you get to read the back of the jersey of the guy you're guarding quite often. Can't happen here tonight.
And it can take your mind off of the other things you've got to do.
Well, yeah, that, and then you're always using one key phrase, which coaches talk about in practice.
Yeah.
Help.
Oh, yeah.
I need help.
Help. Here is Bledsoe. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Antetokounmpo, no good. Outside Westbrook. Screen by Adams. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, body and control isn't just for your shampoo at home. It's right there in Russell Westbrook. He gets fouled and still converts.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Right wing. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Now here's Bledsoe. That one wide left.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Antetokounmpo up top. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Giannis so good in the paint, steps a little bit outside to the mid-range, and has the size and skill to get it done.
Now here's Adams. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Adams. Jacks up a 3. Westbrook, no good. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bledsoe. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over George. Antetokounmpo, no good. It's Westbrook with the drive. And it's blocked.
Ilyasova not known for his defense, but with the length he has on those arms of his, he got to the ball.
And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. To the left side wing. The 9-foot shot. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Attack, attack, attack. That's Russell getting closer to the rim. He just gets more and more aggressive in there.
Ilyasova a screen. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
From distance, when he gets into a rhythm early, it makes this offense a lot more dynamic.
Well, great to get him involved, particularly at the start of the game. This is what keeps guys engaged.
Pass to Roberson. Grant outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Grant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Middleton outside. Here is Ilyasova. They set the pick. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. It's tipped. Shoots. And Henson sends it back.
Well, Henson's an explosive leaper and really active on that play.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
PG played his first 7 seasons in Indiana with the Pacers and guided them to 2 Eastern Conference Finals appearances. And that playoff PG moniker that he came up with, it holds true if you look at the numbers. And when the Pacers were about to rebuild, I think Paul George let them know that he was willing to move on to continue his career somewhere else.
A lot of fans in Indiana upset with Paul George for deciding to leave. Do they have a point, Brent, or is that unfair?
I think it's a little unfair, Kevin. The 7 great years from Paul George, obviously had to recover from the leg injury and came back strong. But PG wanting to go somewhere where he could win a title, and that's a decision that every player has to make. PG thought somewhere else he might have that opportunity and maybe more chances to do so.
Henson with the screen, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 15-6 run.
Jeremy Grant just has such a great combination of athleticism and explosiveness. It's up to him to find familiar spots on the floor and do a good job of playing off his teammates to make an impact on every game that he plays.
Jeremy Grant out of Syracuse, the rare second-round pick, Brent, who's gotten steady NBA minutes throughout his young career.
Yeah, interesting minutes last year in OKC where he started to make a big difference, actually playing off the bench at the 5 spot and taking advantage with his quickness and athleticism on the roll. I look at a vet like Richard Mbamute, an elite defender, as a guy he might be able to emulate, but more so from the 5 position.
They set the pick. Here's George. Pass to Adams. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. George picks him up. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. To the paint. Picked off in midair. Down low. Adams. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Knocks it loose. Here's Bledsoe. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Shot clock reset for the Bucks. Tries again. No good. Shot missing. So the Thunder will take it the other way. On the wing, George. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
Now Bledsoe. Pass to Brogdon. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Grant sends it back.
Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there. You got your scorecard out, Kevin. That might be a 50. Or are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
Traveling has been a concern for the NBA for a while. For a purist like you, do you like that?
Well, you got to get from city to city.
I don't think that's the kind of traveling I'm talking about here. Yes. I only ask you pay attention.
I'm sorry,
that's all. It's a simple request.
Yeah, they're doing a better job. Some get away with it more than others. How's that?
What an answer. Thank you, Brent. To the inside. And Maker sends it back. Bucks trail by 10. Top of the key, Snell. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Lopez. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Roberson. And here's George. And that one, good. George has got 5 now.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And Paul George, a terrific two-way player, an all-star, an all-NBA performer, and multiple all-defense selections.
And Milwaukee has possession, down by 12. And Paul George has made it a goal to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, he's got tremendous length and quickness, but really his pride at that end of the floor might matter even more. He just takes great pride in being a complete player.
And stolen by Noel. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Noel's got his first bucket in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lopez outside. Pass to Snell. 5 to shoot. Looking to end the drought. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Snell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defense cannot let guys get into that kind of comfort zone. You have to patrol the three-point line, or you risk getting burned.
Now here's Patterson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
From deep three-point range, the shot by Brogdon, no good. The Thunder leading by 11. Schroeder outside, pulls up on the wing, and that one goes long.
I'd just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. There's a screen by Noel. Out to the right wing. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Maker. Back to Brogdon. Here's Snell. He's guarded by Schroeder. Poked loose. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Thunder ball. .35 seconds left in the first quarter. Patterson, the screen. Here's Aprinas. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing. The passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
And pushing.
You saw that.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Well, it's so nice to have the early lead. This is where you want to stick with what's working until somebody shuts you down.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, they're taking care of the ball. They're attacking on defense, and this has them out to a big lead after one.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
And this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
Now, here's Brogdon. They set the screen. Pass to Lopez. At the elbow, Maker. And the dunk by Maker.
Well, it's 7-1. He doesn't have far to go, but Thon Maker rising up that time.
Oklahoma City leading by 12.
Well, the Bucks, this is a franchise that for a long time just was treading water and chasing after a 7th or an 8th seed on the back end of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Not so much anymore. With Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the charge, the opportunity for the Bucks to do some damage in the playoffs is here.
Here's Lopez. Patrick Patterson picking up that last bucket. Clock at 6. Here's Brogdon. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Snell. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That is his first foul of the game. And there's always pressure when you have a superstar player, Brent. And the Bucks are trying to capitalize on that window right now.
And I think Giannis, even though he's young, understands that great players are judged on how far they can push their teams. What type of postseason success can the Milwaukee Bucks have around what it is that Giannis can bring to the table? He wants to retire in a Bucks uniform. He's said that before, but winning makes that decision a lot easier. And maybe with the coaching change, they'll get there.
Lopez a screen. Brogdon. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Abrines. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Abrines has got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Pass to Connaughton. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, it's like the defense has a bunch of matchbooks in their hands right now, playing with fire. They were fortunate that somehow he misfired on that one.
There's a screen by Noel. Here's Ferguson. Noel down low. Over to the wing. Over to the left wing. Pass to Ferguson. Now Patterson. There's the screen. Lopez over to help. Here's Abrines. No good on the three. Bucks trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Clock at 6. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got his first 2 points of the night. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Here's Schroeder. Here's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And Dennis Schroeder, a.k.a. Dennis the Menace, remember, coming over from Germany, has been a great slasher and an attack point guard who likes to get around the rim and challenge some bigger defenders.
Here's Bledsoe. And with Schroeder, his ability to cut back, Brent, with the ball is what makes him a great playmaker.
Yeah, he plays some games around the screen, and his vision has improved. Being in that system, some predictive passing has helped him along. And he still has some flash and flair to his game. I like to see it when he plays with that kind of confidence.
Clock is at 3. Here's Middleton.
Well, he's pretty calm in those situations. Chris Middleton with ease knocking that one in.
To the right side. Pass to Ferguson. Schroeder, right side. Over Bledsoe. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Those are the types of looks that you got to finish deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 6 to shoot. The shot falls for only his second bucket, 2 for 9.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to George. There's a screen by Noel. And George, here we go. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
You know that great body control there. George, tremendous athlete, takes the hit, and he makes that one count.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bledsoe. Henson with the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by George.
Not many guys have the two-way ability of a Paul George. Just as dangerous defensively as he can be offensively.
Abrines from outside off the mark. Paul George with the steal. Goes up. And George with the stuff.
Guy's got some of the best hands in the league. Paul George instincts right there. Pokes that ball away.
Here's Bledsoe. The shot's good from Henson. Henson's got 5 now.
That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding at finding his guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
Schroeder, left side. And Greg, certainly the knock on Dennis Schroeder is play on the defensive end.
Nobody questions how effective he is on offense. I just think he has a tendency to take a few too many plays off and too many chances on defense. If he wants to be viewed as a top point guard in this league, he'll need to show some consistency on the defensive end.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Outside, George. And it's Grant in the corner for the 3. But they'll get another chance. Schroeder outside. There's a screen by Noel. And another shot. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 6 points for Nerlens Noel.
Schroeder sees a passing lane off the screen and just fires it in there. His teammate was wide open for that one.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And you look back at that 2012 finals, the Thunder lost in 5 games to the Heat. And you looked at that young talent, Durant, Westbrook, Harden, now all MVP award winners, along with Serge Ibaka, a young, talented, energetic Serge Ibaka, and it felt like that was a team that was going to rule the West for a very long time.
Bucks trail by 18. Bledsoe outside. Middleton trying to break free. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 6 points. And the Thunder trading away Harden in the summer of 2012. Brent unable to agree on a contract extension.
Well, OKC agreed on the contract. James Harden did not, and that's sort of the line in the sand that was drawn. And the salary cap jumping up in subsequent seasons, they just had bad timing in terms of the frugality of what they offered up to James Harden. It's a decision that we talk about a lot. It's revisionist history, but you know, at the time, it was the move that OKC made, and I can't really argue with it.
Here is Bledsoe. The Thunder making the shot. 6 on the shot clock. Henson with the screen. Right at the free throw line. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Bledsoe sort of playing the cat and mouse game here behind the pick and roll and taking advantage of the defense.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Adams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Adams has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, great efficiency on the inside from Steven Adams. Rarely does he take a bad shot.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's tipped. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's a painful mistake there. All you can do is just shake that one off and try your best to move on to the next play.
And it's Grant in the corner. Here's Adams. Drops in the layup for 2. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Great effort from Adams there. We know he has that size to take the contact, but determined on that play to get the points.
Pass to Middleton. There's the 3. The rebound by Grant.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's Middleton. Second shot opportunity. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Roberson. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here is Adams. Shoots over Henson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Adams has got 8 points.
And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Well, the crowd got in here tonight and sat down, and that's where they stayed all night long, extremely poised, which has led to a monster lead.
It's hard to believe he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
No doubt. His success converting around the rim is largely due to the one thing he does better than most, and that is fly.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Drills the three-pointer.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
Now here's Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far.
Westbrook, former MVP, a remarkable combo guard, and we know he does a little bit or a lot of everything.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. A different look for Milwaukee.
And with their struggles at the line this quarter, their free throw percentage has dropped down to about 55%. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Snell. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Grant. George, that's a two-pointer. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Oklahoma City. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this.
Why you think they call me ankle bully? That's 'cause I'm breaking your...
Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Talk about what it means to be a good teammate, Brent. You've played with good ones. You've played with bad ones. I've always thought you were team first when you played.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. There's just an idea about what it is that you can contribute to the team. I think you always have to accentuate those ideals. Your approach on a daily basis has to be consistent. And if you're a starting player, it's one mentality. And if you're somebody that plays off the bench, you have to come to practice every day to push the guy that's in front of you and wait for your opportunity. But most of the time, it's that kind of consistency with which you come to work and the attitude of making sure that I want to make any kind of contribution I can for our team's success. That usually is a pretty good formula for a good teammate.
Now here's Adams, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Adams.
Like the effort right now. Henson's greatest talent, short of shot blocking, is that he can get in there and contest.
Back to Bledsoe. That one, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Roberson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Adams. Goes up. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Steven Adams.
Adams has got the first basket of the third quarter for Oklahoma City.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
Down low. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now Westbrook. He's got 10. Left side Adams. Over Henson. Rebound Milwaukee.
They got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far, and they know they got to be better.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Antetokounmpo going to work now. These types of shots are pretty much in his range.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Westbrook off the pick. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. And that's 12 points for Steven Adams.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And Steven Adams came into this league at 19, already a physical specimen, and has only gotten stronger. Just a bruising presence down low.
And plenty of bumping and elbowing inside as ever. Steven Adams strong enough, though, to come out on top of that battle.
Yeah, not shy at all about contact. Grew up the youngest of 18 children. He had to hit above his weight for over a decade. Now he's got the upper hand.
5 to shoot. Middleton on the wing. To the paint. Stolen by Grant. Outside, George. Pass to Roberson. Now Westbrook. Clock at 4. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Bledsoe left side. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Yeah, they may have some ants in the pants right here. You just have to take what the defense gives you.
Now here's Schroeder. Adams outside. Pass to George. Back to Adams. Stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder. And Brent, you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's slashing game. Standing, what, maybe a hair under 7 foot tall. How do you even put it into words?
Well, it's hard to imagine a more perfect frame for today's game in terms of getting in transition, having a versatile offensive game, putting it down, getting to the rack. But the one thing that we're anxious to see is whether or not Giannis will develop the type of range from the three-point line that makes it respectable. Other than that, he's pretty much unstoppable.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Pass to Henson. Stolen by Grant. Left side, George. And Jeremy Grant, great genes for the game, Greg. Father was Harvey, uncle was Horace, both NBA players and stars. His brother Jarian also in the association.
Yeah, and Jeremy might be the best athletically of them all. I mean, 6'8" with that 7'3" wingspan, great bounce. If he can develop his skill to match, he'll have a long and prosperous NBA career.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's Brogdon on the wing. They set the pick. Didn't think that was going to go in. And it's 13 points for Eric Bledsoe.
The more picks that Eric Bledsoe gets during NBA action, the better he's going to become. That time, looking to shoot it.
Pass to Patterson. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trailed by 18. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Now here's Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. Lopez grabs the board. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Pass to Snell. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
And the Bucks with possession here. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Clock at 6. Brogdon.
Trust me, big guys hate playing against Steven Adams. He's a nuisance on the defensive end, and that time changed the shot.
Pass to Patterson. Patterson, the screen. Here's Schroeder. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Thunder lead by 18.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You think about a coach looking into the eyes of one of his players and telling him to match up with Giannis Antetokounmpo and all the things that he brings to the table. That's a long night of restlessness before you match up. Press up on him, he'll blow by you in transition. He's at the rim in 2 dribbles. Tough to stop that kid.
To the wing right side. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Checking in for Milwaukee, Thon Maker.
Here's Connaughton. Lopez a screen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Connaughton's got 5 points so far. Antetokounmpo covers so much ground, Brent. He can almost go the entire length of the court in 2 dribbles.
Well, once he gets around towards the rim, his reach can make it seem like defenders aren't even there. Not just one defender, but multiple defenders. So it's unfair already, and you add that athleticism to what he can do. Wow, unstoppable offensive force.
Pass to Maker. 5 on the clock. Here's Connaughton. Lets it fly. No good off the back of the rim. Oklahoma City leading by 13. And here's George. 18 points for him. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Pass to Maker. Here's Connaughton. Here's Maker. Here's Connaughton. Off target from outside.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
Now here's Schroeder. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here.
Nerlens Noel. Terrence Ferguson.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Noel. 6 to shoot. To stop the drought. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Connaughton. Shoots the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Connaughton's got 6 points in the quarter.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
I just think it was a matter of getting recomposed, altering their game plan just a little bit. They look completely in sync now.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Out to the right wing. Back to Schroeder. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
The potential Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning quick point guard.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Brogdon. Bucks passing it around. And stolen by Patterson. And here they come. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Connaughton. Patterson defending. And it's Connaughton missing. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now the Bucks moving it up. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Well, a little bit each year. Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 6. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. With the floater. And Antetokounmpo lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Schroeder lays it up and banks it in. Schroeder's got 6 in the quarter.
Making the defense look silly right there. Sick handles. As a result, court opens up, and he converts the easy one.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. No good on the second free throw. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Bucks trail by 10. Pass to Middleton. Lopez a screen. Back to Brogdon. Clock at 6. Poked away. Now here's Schroeder. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance.
6'10" wingspan of Brogdon. That's a big, big help, especially when he's going after some of those steals.
Pass to Abrines. There's the pick. From downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. The shot by Brogdon wide open. And again, it's Milwaukee converted. The Thunder leading by 6. There's a screen by Noel. The drive by Schroeder. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. So both teams making some changes here. Westbrook double team. Pass to Abrines. Here's Ferguson. To the right side. To the right side. Patterson can't get it to go.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
I think coaches right here are always talking about the extra pass. And a contested 3 is not your objective. One more, maybe.
Now here's Middleton to the paint. Here's Ilyasova.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. There's a screen by Noel. Pass to Abrines. Here's Ferguson. Defended by Henson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, shot clock winding down there, and Westbrook unfazed, just calm and knocks it in.
Out to the right wing. Ilyasova with the ball. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. Middleton can't get it to go. Outside Westbrook. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
More power of Westbrook shown there. Not many guys can finish through contact like that.
Now here's Bledsoe. From deep. He can't get that one. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And stolen by Ilyasova. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Timeout called, the Bucks.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, Patterson usually on the perimeter, this time down on the inside, doing a little bit of damage.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That shot off. The Thunder leading by 10. Here's Westbrook. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Ilyasova.
Well, the defense respecting the shot right there, and that creates a lane for him to drive right through. That's his game.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his third foul of the game.
Steven Adams.
Bledsoe with it.
Paul George.
Henson with the screen. They need this. Here's Ilyasova. 4 seconds left. Here's Middleton. Good on the baseline jam.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Pass to Abrines. Here's George. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Bledsoe. Here's the three. Good for his sixth make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Outside, George. Patterson, the screen. Nobody near George. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
It's easy to understand why Paul George is one of the top scorers in the league. He can read the defense, he can shoot it, he can get inside, and he's riding a hot streak now.
Pass to Henson. Henson with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Outside, George. Screen by Adams. For 3. And it's George again missing.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 8 points for Chris Middleton.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Adams. Banked in off the glass.
Steven Adams.
Bucks trail by 11. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now here's Ilyasova. Henson with the screen. Here's Bledsoe. And it's sent back by George. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Antetokounmpo's got 15 points in just the second half. It's George on the wing. On the wing, George. Screen by Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Shot's good by Middleton.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now Westbrook. George, that's a 2-pointer. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Pass to Henson. Ilyasova up top. Ilyasova a screen. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Misses the 3. The shot by George, no good. Bucks trail by 9. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, a 4th turnover there. That's just a rough, sloppy game.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. And here's Westbrook. Screen by Adams. Fires at the elbow. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's Bledsoe. Pass to Ilyasova. Middleton left side. And the Bucks miss again. Oklahoma City leading by 9. It's George on the wing. Grant. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. Outside, Antetokounmpo. For 3, Middleton. Can't hit that one. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Grant up top. Pass to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. And Henson pulls it down. Bucks trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Westbrook. Shoots from the elbow. And he hits the jump shot. Westbrook's got 8 here in the quarter.
Getting a little bit more room here from the mid-range. The explosive shot area getting quick to that spot and separating from the defender.
And he gets it to go.
Well, I have no idea how he made that, but hey, sometimes a little bit of luck helps.
Here's Roberson. And Adams with the slam.
Adams, such a physical presence out there on the glass. This is how he gets a lot of his points.
Right wing. And Middleton now atop the key. Bucks passing it around. Ilyasova a screen. Baseline jumper. Here's Henson. And Adams sends it back.
Well, Adams quick off his feet there with that size and length. Tough to shoot over.
And here's George for 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. George has got 27 points.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Giannis continuing to work in the offseason at becoming a more efficient and better three-point shooter. That one looked nice.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Thunder.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions in the nice night it ended up being for Russell Westbrook.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Timeout called the Bucks. They trailed by 11. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
Well, it's all about doing your best with the time that you've been given. It's the only thing really that you can control as a player. So let's see what they decide to run.
From deep, George. The rebound by the Bucks.
It'd take a miracle at this point.
Right, with this deficit and this late in the game, their time has already passed.
Here's Connaughton. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Brogdon fighting through it all, welcomes the challenge on that possession.
Now here's Westbrook. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up.